You say so.
Trust me, it's fine.
It changed the monster rarity to 10%, and it changed the monster density to 104%. Damn, it buffed it.
Yeah.
All right, you want me rolling the other one?
Yeah.
Density 76. Okay. It changed it to 144 on this one, so it buffed
I know there's a
both
lot
of them.
of information on there, but all you really need to do is it's not a physical immune map. It's a T1, which is the easiest map. And all you're really caring about on bad mods are Stygian dolls. If you see that, you're not going to do it. Obviously, Stygian dolls are bad. Souls,
Even though it
depending on your
says-
build, if you can or can't do it. I usually skip souls also. Minus all res. You can get like minus all res on there, which is really bad. Stuff like that, but none of those have that, so it's just
They have
they're going to be harder.
Physical damage reduction.
All right, stream so I can see it.
I am streaming.
Okay, I keep refreshing. There's nothing there.
I was telling you this before I rolled on it, and you just said it don't matter.
Showed which one?
Both of them have monsters take 121 reduced physical damage.
Yeah,
and the other
that's
one
flat damage. So if you're doing 10,000 damage per attack, you're doing 9,900 damage. That's not percentage. What you want to care about is percentage. So it's like monsters take 15% physical damage less or whatever. Yeah, well, that's fine.
All right, so now what do I do?
So you're gonna go to Act 5.
Okay.
And you're just gonna open it wherever you want. I usually open up here so you can go sell real fast. And it's in between your stash and whatever.
I just literally right click?
Yep, right click. Boom.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'll go in with you so you can see it. Gonna be obviously a little bit harder because there's two of us.
That's fine.
But I'm giving you my shit. Everything here is high level, so.
Doing good so far. I don't know if that's you or me. We're doing almost 100,000 DPS. Oh my god.
I'm just standing here. So, how you're basically going to tell in a season, or even right now, is like this is a good map for you to do. It's good layout. So how the maps work, they're, I don't know what you call it, linear or whatever. Oh my god, you got a key event, your first one? Okay, I'm gonna help you. You're so lucky. So
I don't know what's happening.
So you see that big red letter say a faint humming keeps the dark at bay that came up?
Yeah.
So there's events that rarely happen in maps. That's a key event. So mods are gonna spawn, we gotta find the pillar, and it's literally gonna drop keys for Ubers. And it's over here, so you'll see a big cross. You see that big cross? That's a map event. It's hidden for some reason on this. So you're gonna click the Spire of Darkness, and it's all gonna go dark, and then extra monsters are gonna spawn. And they have a chance to drop keys. I think a minimum you get is 3 random keys, but you can get more.
Keys to do like what? Ubers?
Ubers, yeah. So it's kind of cool, so.
Oh wow, mapping is fun. There's so much monsters.
Yeah, so come back over here where I'm at.
I'm just enjoying killing everything right now. But
yeah, but what you want to try to do is, so it's like linear. So just follow one path, and it'll go into a circle, basically. Almost every map will. Some maps aren't exactly like that. You want to do the whole map. You'll get used to it once you do the maps a couple times. You'll be like, oh,
Is there a time limit or no?
There's no time limit. And there's a boss on every map. Some bosses are really hard, some aren't. You can actually get mods where you have 2 bosses that spawn. So you're just going to follow path right. So see it down here? It's going to the right. Just keep going to the right. And then when you get to the boss, it's basically going to create a circle, and then you're going to go to the other side.
Ooh, that hurt a little bit. Ow.
So a good thing to keep in your mind is, am I ready to do maps, is basically open up the map when you get more comfortable whenever you play, you know more. You're going to open up the map and you're going to try to do the map. If you can't do that map in less than 15 minutes, you shouldn't be doing maps. it's not efficient. You might as well just farm LOD content. I mean, if you're just fucking around and it's more fun, there's a key to hit right there. You go, double key drop.
Yeah, I see that. Pretty good there.
So me personally, my like thing is 10 minutes. If I'm not doing maps in 10 to 12 minutes, then I'm gonna go back to LOD content and farm until I can. Now, sometimes that gets boring and I'll throw a map in there every now and then just to do it, just to mix things up. But if you're strictly trying to be efficient, you know what I mean? Like, doing a map in more than 15 minutes isn't worth it.
Key destruction.
Oh my god, you got 3 keys already. I got 3 keys my entire one. Oh wait, it's 2 player, that's why.
This seems worth it.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I mean, you got lucky on getting a key event. It's like a 5% chance for a map to have an event, and then there's like 10 events.
It's crazy the amount of...
Yeah, so basically, when you open up a map and you see that big red text come up, it might say something else. It'll say like, evil beckons you from a void. That's an event. You just look for that cross that you saw on your mini-map. That's where it is. You can always, if you see that come up, you can always just look it up on the website.
It's probably a good way to get runes too, I would assume,
or just
because
ask
the
me.
density is insane, right?
Yeah, so there's map mods, like when you slam it, you can get like drops crafting runes, has a 1% chance to drop more crafting runes, has a 1% chance or 2% chance to drop like weapons, all kinds of stuff. But you can also slam really bad things on a really good map, and then you have to run it and you're kind of like, oh shit. I also have about 10 of the best maps in the game to do, but we can't do them. I mean, we can. I have some really hard maps, but we just gotta get them here. So the best map in the game is a T3 map, and it's basically a cow map. It's a cow level map. And you can super juice those up with items and slams and make them like 10 times more dense than this. Like it's just full cows everywhere, and it's just a giant open area with cows. It's crazy. And then there's unique maps that they added in a couple seasons ago, and I have some of those.
That Whirlwind would be super good in this shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. My gear sucks on Whirlwind, but
just hold down fucking right click and just zip along.
So, yeah, and then they have unique maps. There's a couple of them. There's a unique map that drops all corrupted gear, so everything that drops on the ground is already slammed. There's a jewel map that jewel drops are very high amount, and it's guaranteed to drop you at least 1 facet. And then there's a charm map where there's a lot of charms that drop, and you're guaranteed to get a skiller. But they're about 10 times harder than this.
That sounds fun.
But yeah, you just basically open up a map and you just kill shit. That's it. Everything that drops in here can be the highest thing in the game because it's 87 plus.
Ugh. Where's the boss?
We'll get to him in a minute. So see how he kind of got to a circle right there and it let us back down?
Yeah, we just working our way back around.
Yep, and then it's just going to divvy out and there'll be a boss, and then it's not going to be exactly like that on this map. There's like some little corners and stuff, but for the most part. And you don't have to kill every little thing. I mean, you can. You don't have to though, but definitely you don't kill every elite, you know, obviously.
What weapon do you have that's doing that, by the way?
What?
It's putting do you have Infinity?
Merc's got Merc's got Infinity. I just don't have any. I don't have Pride, so I've just been using Infinity. I need Pride, but I'm about to switch back to my. I'm gonna go back to my Assassin and farm. Dude, I almost with your keys and my keys, we can almost do Ubers like very soon. I think I'll only be missing a couple keys with yours.
Oh.
So essential. Oh my god, another key, bro? You got more than I have.
I've got 5 keys.
That's crazy. That's really good. Like, I've done them before and only gotten 3.
I'm kind of a big deal. Tell your friends.
So that sigil you got is used to open up Uber Ancients.
Oh, sick.
Very hard.
Totally ready for that.
but they drop a shitload of stuff, and they can drop everything in the game. They drop like 30 items, and it could be really good, but it's usually not that great. The drops are kind of meh, but you'll get them anyways from doing maps. So you need one from a T2, T1, one from a T2, and one from a T3. So when you start mapping, you'll just start building them up. And then basically what I try to do is do them with like a group of people with a shitload drop, and then you just do everybody's together. So like you'll do 10 runs, and everything that drops is yours, and then you'll help the next guy do his 10 runs, and yada yada yada. Because Ubers, as you already know, is easier with a group.
Right.
Or Ancients is, and Uber Ancients is a lot easier in a group, especially if you have somebody as a summoner. Because those motherfuckers don't play. They will one tap you, and if you die, it's over. You lose it.
Hold on, I have to get rid of some stuff.
Okay.
Picking up too much stuff.
Yeah, and if you die, it's over. Oh, my weapon's broke. Oh, no wonder I'm not doing damage. The weapon broke.
Throw this pack over here real quick. Pissing me
I
off.
wonder why I was only doing like 40k damage.
I'm doing anywhere between 50 and 100k damage. This is crazy.
Yeah, your burst is crazy. Yeah. You can do a lot more too.
Are charms worth picking up in here? There's so much shit that's dropping. You have to identify it and throw it on the ground though.
You're gonna start turning your yeah, exactly.
Because it's
your inventory's full.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'll just identify it real quick, and then you'll throw it on the ground if it's shit. And I'm also letting you pick up everything, so.
Most of it's crap, but
there's a memory.
There's another key. I have so many. What the fuck?
So Horizons is like the best physical map. This map right here.
Oh, I just saw that.
So Horizons is basically an Arcane Sanctuary map, but there's no physical in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's like a shitload of ghosts and stuff. And it's very easy to do.
Alright, hold on.
I think the boss is up here.
So much shit. Bro, I have so many keys. It's crazy.
I'm so tanky. I have 70% PDR. Take 70% physical.
I don't even know if that's possible on D2R.
Yeah, I stack them on. No. I think you get like 50. I could actually get more too. I have my loot filter really high, so I can't see hardly anything.
I can't.
Alright, so there's the boss. It's a big old bug.
Ow.
The Great Worm right here. Yeah, he does a lot of poison damage.
I see that.
I'm shitting on him though. He's really bad for summoner. You have to like telestomp him. But
oh, he's dying.
Yeah, I don't know. Just twist on him. Bosses are whatever, because they have a good chance to drop higher stuff, but at the end of the day, everything in here can drop anything in the game, so.
They just have a higher chance.
Exactly.
So once we kill the boss, there's no point in staying in here, right?
No, you keep going.
Oh, really?
You'll basically go all the maps, if you just follow one path like I showed you, like you can just stay to the right, or stay to the left, however you want to do it. It'll take you all the way back to where you started.
Oh, full clear?
See how we keep going? Yeah, you want a full clear, for sure. Like I said, because everything can drop. Now, there are certain builds and things you can do early game,
dude,
like I do on a...
insane
like you can do on a what?
The Boazon's probably insane for this shit.
A really geared one? Yeah, I can gear everything on the screen before you even see it.
Oh my god.
But, like, there's certain things you can do that are cool, too, like...
Dude, Theo, pick this up and tell me if these are insane. The only thing that's missing on is Pierce. But that seems...
Heroes? They don't have IS.
Yeah,
I already see they don't have IS. You need IS.
Yeah, but all those other mods on it are pretty fucking nuts.
Yeah, if it had IS, it'd be insane. And it needs 20 IS. You really need to get 20 IS on your bow, on your arrows, and on your gloves. You need 20 IS for it to hit max breakpoint. Even a Boazon wouldn't use that because they have to have the same breakpoint. But those are the mods you're looking for. But arrows are pretty easy. If you don't see 20 IS,
right.
put it back on the press. But anyways, there's certain things like I've done before, like on a sword early. You know, I got like 10 maps or 20 maps. I'll just teleport to the boss and kill the boss. And then while I'm doing that, I'm looking for an event. So if
what
a
are
big thing comes up and there's an
dungeons?
event, dungeons are this, but they're the hardest thing in the game, and they're supposed to be for multiplayer. So like this beetle right here would be immune to like physical, poison, fire, everything. So almost everything is immune to everything.
Kind of like Uber Christian.
So every mob that spawns is only not immune to one thing in the game. So you need like a full party of like every damage to do it. But it offers the most XP, the most density, but the same drops. It's not efficient unless you have like a full party, and people don't really do them except for the race to 99, and then people trying to do challenges like to solo them, which certain weird specs can do, but it's not efficient. They used to be able to drop, I don't know if they still can. Oh, Athmorphous, nice. Pick those up. Oh, low resist. Rip. They used to be able to drop declone items.
Those are my creepers. They come out of the ground and they fucking poison bitches.
The dungeons used to be able to drop declone items, which is those crazy items I was showing you that one day.
P3 map.
Yeah.
I
You can pick it up and just save it.
My inventory's full, so I'm gonna have to put it
Ooh,
over.
glorious axe. Ooh, that's a big boy.
I can't pick it up.
Start identifying stuff or go back to town.
I do need to go back to town.
Okay. Back to town. Don't matter.
Hurricane.
This weapon's just kind of memey. It's cool early game if you don't
I got
have
flesh
amp.
render. Oh, this thing's insane for shapeshifting, druid.
Let's see what Eric's got.
With
Yeah,
the
you're just gonna sell it.
Jade Talon.
Yeah. One to skill.
Dude,
Sell it.
these are best in slot for Hicksons, if I remember correctly, on D2R. I think.
They're kind of meh on here.
Yeah.
They're kind of like a budget
I think
weapon.
I'm gonna keep that flesh render though for when I swap over to Fury.
I mean, you can.
I have so many fucking. Oh, they stack. Thank God.
Everything stacks. Even white map
Wait a
stack.
minute. Hold on. Where are all my keys? Oh, I have 4 keys of hate and 2 keys of destruction that I got so far.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So like, you get a thing like that, and then like, okay, now you're close, and you could actually go farm the rest of the keys. Because you only need a couple of certain ones, you know? Just a nice little bonus for people that are mapping.
I see that. Fucking dope. All right, hold up.
So I would make a tab
Damage.
just for, if it's not at least 3% fire, or magic, or poison, those damage charms, they're worthless. I would make a tab just for maps, because you're going to get so many.
I'm assuming I get
Okay.
maps and maps. Right?
Yes, they have a really high try. You're going to get, at least you're going to get a map and a map. Now, whether that's a map you can do or not,
I've got.
But you'll usually get multiple. Yeah, you usually get a couple. And there's a trade market for it too. So like, when the season actually happens, you can find people and trade like a fire build. Can't do the fire immune maps, but they're not physical immune, so you'll give him your fire maps that you don't care about, and he'll give him your physical maps, and so on and so forth.
All right. I made 200,000 gold from that. Jesus. All right, coming back.
Yeah, it's just gonna get to the point to where you want to be efficient, so like, not picking up everything and not caring about getting gold.
Well,
and
I'm
stuff.
starting to realize that the amount
Maybe
of
get some- I'm
I
making
get
a
a
big
shit
pull
ton
here.
of runes and gems from this.
Yeah, you will. Got a big pull down here.
Should have picked up those arrows. But
Twisting through the world. Twisting.
are we going down this way?
Yep, that's the only way we can go. Just keep following the path. That's all you do. Any map you get on,
Look up the
choose a
fear.
path and
Grand
go.
Charm. That could
Choose
be
a
insane.
Choose a way to
35
go.
to
and
life
then go that way.
GC, but I don't
But
need
nothing else back on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found a 37 life martial arts today.
BC?
Yep.
Oh yeah, did you post it on Discord? I think I saw it
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah.
Big boy.
Too bad it's too late in the season for that. You'd be able to get a high room for that for sure.
Yeah, it's at least like that's probably like a ohm,
I was gonna say
maybe a low.
Not a bird.
No, not a burr. Only way you're gonna get a burr on a charm is if it's like the meta OP class for that season.
That's
it's
the
perfect.
best.
Yeah, like 45 life.
Is Burr still
Lightning
rated
sword.
the #1 rune, or is it Jaw, or what is it on
Yeah,
here?
burr's #1 still.
And then what?
Barely. It depends on the season. Because they change stuff up to.
Because I know
mix
the
it up.
runes
There's
are
a map
different
up here,
on
by the
here.
way, you're missing.
I know some of the
Make sure
rune words are different.
Here, you missed a map coming.
I missed a what?
A map, I'll drop it for you. It's up there. You're gonna make sure you get those up so you don't run out. Nothing worse than running out of maps. Burr's the best as of now. Might change up. But they're always buffing and nerfing things to make everything as close as possible. And adding new rune words every season. So, like, the value of Cham is actually pretty good. On D2R, that's the thing. It's called a Cham scam. Yep, that's it, the whole level. See how it's all discovered? So if you go back here, it's basically where we started.
Yeah.
So every map will be like that. Some are a little bit different, but you just basically choose if you want to go left or right, you go that way and you stay that way until the map's over.
Cool.
That's
And so now
the
we just
endgame.
do it. Now you just do a new map, right?
Yep, do it over and over and over and over and over again. You just want to see no.
Well,
But so you can't open a map and again, it's already has a map open. You have to make a new game every time.
that's
kinda like
fine. The
Ubers.
maps that I got are bad. It looks like. Hold on. No, that one's.
I think you got one good one. Yeah, Horizons is the best.
I got Horizon, and then.
All right. Yeah, I gave you that one red one or the yellow one.
Well, I just got the
So,
Shadows of Westmark.
yeah.
But that one's bad for me.
Yeah, it's physical immune. So you'll hold on to that still, no matter what, because in an actual season,
I could trade
you can
them?
trade it with somebody. Exactly. Like you
Okay.
can trade it with me too.
But
I got
so
plenty
it
of
would be
maps.
as of right now though. For me, it'd be worthless, right?
Yeah, you can just hold on to it though. You might switch up to, you might find some crazy fire thing. And
Is
go
it
fire, I don't know.
possible if I slam it to change it to something completely
what?
different? If I slam it, is it possible to
No.
change it to something? No.
No, those are hard encoded, and they change every couple seasons. He mixes up the map pool and makes like, because Horizon used to be physical immune
Mhm.
and not fire, and it was the best fire map. And that's all they wanted, and they went
So-
for a lot of money.
So I'm gonna start memorizing these names.
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
It's also on the website like everything else.
All right.
You can just look at the maps and it'll tell you the whole map up. So I'm going to show you how to make maps. Little tutorial.
Make maps.
Well, how you make them to rare, roll them, everything. It gets there. It's going to sound complicated. It's really not. So you're going to talk to Anya over here.
Okay.
You're going to go to this trade, any miscellaneous. On that right side, you're going to see things you've never seen before.
I see that. What the fuck?
Okay, so each one of these you'll read it. You don't really care about the top one at all.
Okay.
What you care about is the white one and the gold one are the most important, and then the one under that called the Orb of Destruction. Now you see how much they cost? This is your gold sink.
Ah.
So that white one right there, stop on the Zachram Orb.
Yeah.
So it says cube with a normal map, that's a white map, and a jewel and a rune to upgrade it to a rare map. So at the bottom it says note, imbue, blah blah. That's the loot filter telling us. So you put that in the cube with any jewel or jewel fragment, like I told you how to do. So you just scrap the jewels,
Right.
and that's what you're keeping them for, or crafting. And then any rune. So any rune that you're not crafting with, that you have a lot of, you can just
Okay.
put in there. Now L rune, L whatever, towels, whatever your shitload, and that's gonna make a white to a rare. Then after that, the one right below it, the gold one, the Horadrim Orb, is how you re-roll rare maps. So if you upgrade that white map to a rare map and the density is like 50, it's like low density, or it has mods on it like Stygian dolls, you can re-roll it.
Okay.
And it's going to give you everything new. And you're going to do that till you get one that you want.
Okay.
Now, early game, you're not really going to care about that because they cost a lot of money.
I see that.
And you're not going to have enough runes and gems and jewels and stuff like that. So you're just going to take basically what you want, what you get. Now the one below that is the Orb of Destruction, which is newer and it's amazing. So you put that in a cube with any map and it makes it a white map. And why that's good is because they stack. White maps stack. So anytime you get a map, if it's not a rare map already, if it drops rare, which it can, you want to keep because that saves you an orb of upgrading it. You get what I mean? You're saving 150,000, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's blue, you're going to put it in the cube with that orb, and it's going to make it white. And then when you right-click it into your map tab that you have, it's going to stack on top of each other. And you're going to save a lot of space. I will quickly show you a screenshot of what my map tab looks like.
I think I've already seen it before.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Like, this is how many you're gonna get when you play the game a lot, and these are all whites. And you see how they're stacking on top. I have hundreds.
So mapping is the next step after.
So yeah, LOD.
After LOD,
Same,
and then what's
yeah.
the next step after mapping?
Well, you're doing T1 maps. Now, when you start crushing T1 maps, like you're doing them under 10 minutes, you're one-shotting everything as you do, you're going to do T2 maps. Now, the reason you're going to do that, you don't ever actually have to do anything harder than T1 maps because they drop everything in the game, but the XP isn't that great. Now, T2 maps are just going to make it harder. The mob's higher level, which doesn't affect the drop count, but you get more XP, which, if you can do it, you can do it. And then there's T3 maps, and there's T4 maps, and then there's group maps, and then there's bossing.
So this is the more efficient way to level then.
More efficient way, what?
To get to 99.
Yeah, way better.
Okay, instead of grinding fucking Hell Diablo.
It's a more efficient way to get gear also, because everything you carry on there can drop a Death's Web, a Griffin's, or whatever. And you get key events, and you get World Star events, all kinds of things. So basically how the game's going to go is, like, reset's going to happen, you're going to play with your friends or whatever, you're going to get to Hell, you're going to beat Hell, and then you're going to farm just like normal, like D2, whatever area you can to get your gear. And just like D2, you're going to try to get Ubers done, or pay for a torch or whatever as soon as you can. And then you're going to go to maps. You're not really going to... You can go to maps for 4 torches and stuff like that, but it just depends on your build and stuff like that. Like, you're a summoner, so you can. You get what I'm saying? But if you're a Sorg, you don't want to go into maps without, like, some skillers and a torch and stuff because you don't have meat shields.
Right.
So, and then you're in a map, and then there's bossing. So there's Declone, and then there's Rathma, which is the end game, but not many people do it. Just like not many people actually farm torches, they just buy them.
Right.
But if you really want to challenge yourself and have fun, and say you beat the hardest content in the game, there's that. And there's also levels to the bosses. So they have 3 levels of difficulty also. And yeah, they're really hard. The base level isn't that hard, I've done them all, but the highest level, I've only done a couple times.
With my particular setup, I feel like Hodo would be best in slot for me, right?
Feel like what?
Hodo?
For you, I think best in slot for actual summon druid is Hodo, yeah. It's Hodo, and it's gonna be, what's it called? The shield, there's a shield that you can get.
It's not Spirit, I guess.
There's a couple of them. No, it's not Spirits. Spirits dog shit, and there's a good reason why. Look at the runes it takes to make it. It's cheap. Spirit should never be as good as
powerful it is on D4.
Yeah, it's broke. That's why it's nerfed on here. That's why a lot of those rune words, like Hustle, are nerfed on here. because they're just.
Oh.
It takes away the value of.
I can't
of
wear
actual
my
rune words.
Naj's Puzzler anymore because I don't have the dex, I guess.
You don't really care in mapping. To be honest, you're not going to be really using it.
Well, yeah, I know.
By the time you kill a pack, your teleport should be up. So. Unique shield. Where is it? So there's a couple things. Like Spirit Ward is really good for you. Can be really good for you. It's just a really big defensive shield with skills. I mean... Gurks, I like too. But if you want damage, probably Lidless. You can get a Lidless, a +2 Lidless. It's about anything. Very,
Should I use that other map?
very up to you. Yeah, you just make it in your own game though and spawn at P1.
You're about to die.
Oh wait, what's your res? Let me give you some res charms.
My res 39, 75, 74, 75. My fire res sucks.
Open up your inventory. Do you have space? You have some shitty
Yeah,
charms
I
in
can get rid of this 37 lifer charm.
So you need fire.
I can get rid of.
Okay.
I can get a few. I can get rid of a few GCs.
So I'll drop you this, just because
I have a 20.
It's gonna be good. That thing, which is decent because it has life on it. I'm trying to find the fire ones. I have a lot of good lightning ones, but I'm trying to find fire. Oh, my fire ones are. Oh, here's
I have a lot of life
the perfect fire one. Yeah, you just really care about you want your res, because in maps you're gonna go against a lot of packs, and you can run into a lot of conviction or low resist packs, and if you don't have good res, you just get fucked.
Hold on,
I'm trying to find. I have res everywhere.
I'm at 63 right now.
Okay, I'll get you there. Just gotta find where my fire res ones are.
I don't want to get rid of these other ones though. These other ones are decent.
You're just gonna have to find the shittiest ones and move them out. And you're just gonna constantly upgrade those every time you get one that's a little bit better, and then you're gonna be managing those slots and be like, okay, I'm good now. I can fit a 7 MF in here now. Or I can fit a life one in here now. But at first, you don't care about that. Okay, so here's an 8% with 15 life. That should probably get you close, if not capped.
Yeah. Well.
You can press 8 also, and it's going to show your overcap res. So if you have like a shitload of cold or a shitload of poison or whatever, you can take some of those out and manage it that way.
I have a shit
Load of cold, yeah. So you can, if you have any cold charms in there, I would just take them out. You don't want them exactly 75. You know, a little bit over is good for, you know, lower resist, conviction, whatever. But
yeah.
Yeah, so you can actually like move those out, and you, like you said, if you have life charms, you can put it in that spot and whatever. But yeah, so your res is good now, and then you have spaces too. So. Yep.
71, 75 fire. Do you have any more fire?
Oh, you need more fire? I thought you just saw it cap.
No. I'm close.
Yeah, that should get you then. Be a little bit over, but it's what it is. It's got some MF on it too.
Yeah, it's slightly over. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I need to get rid of these life GC charms, which we eventually will. All right, you want me to make a new game?
Yeah, you're going to farm it yourself and see how it feels. I was seeing if I had anything else for you before.
Okay, go ahead.
I go Oh shit! I forgot I got this helmet. Look at this fucking thing. Ah, it's so cool.
Yeah, that's what you posted earlier.
Oh yeah, that thing is so cool.
Oh, it's got
I mean,
run
you.
walk on it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not faster cut, but for summoning, it's actually really good, and it gives you the teleport charges too. But
Yeah, but that'll be
it's not as
expensive.
good as Shaco.
No, that'll be expensive.
Because you're just gonna
Repairable.
look at Shaco and you're gonna look at fucking PDR. It's just so good, man.
Perfect 5%er too.
And it's 84 life, 84 mana, $2 attributes, which is more life, and then you get MF on top of it. And you have 2 skills. And you can put sockets in it. It's just almost the best build for best helmet for every build in the game besides certain elemental and certain physical.
Yeah, like a cold sword. Night Veils would probably be better.
Yeah. It's still good on it before you get it, but yeah. Sure. I think that's all I got, so I think you're good to go. Oh, but here's what's your merch chest?
Wearing Tao's chest and Tao's mask.
Oh yeah, what's 2-piece give her replenish life?
Gives her replenish life and
There.
faster cast rate.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 options to choose from. These are the kind of rare chests you're looking for. That thing's crazy. It's like a budget fortitude.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Okay.
Or, if you're having a problem with staying alive, you can just put a shaft stop on her. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, shaft stuff's always good.
27%. And you can go, oh, let me show you real quick. I don't know if I showed you this. Here's another gold sink. So, there's things in this game called puzzle boxes and puzzle pieces you're going to see drop. Puzzle boxes are very rare. You get one, tell me, don't use it. There's a thing called puzzle pieces. I'm going to drop one on the ground. It looks like that. So these add sockets to crafted and rare pieces of gear. Now, when you scroll over a piece of gear, like the shaft stop, it's going to say on your loot filter, L1P2C3 probably on max sockets, right?
Right.
So that means Lozic gives you 1 socket.
Yeah.
A puzzle box can give you up to 2 sockets. It rolls between 1 and whatever the highest is. And a corruption can give you 3 sockets.
Which is this the Woldstorm shard?
Yes, that's the highest it can give you. It can also give you 1 or give you something else or break it or whatever, but so it tells you that.
Okay.
Now the puzzle pieces are only for rare and crafted items. Puzzle boxes, which are more rare, are for unique items. So if you got a puzzle box, you could actually put it on that Shaco I gave you, and it can get 2 sockets on. Which is where it gets really crazy, but you're gambling.
So is there a way to upgrade the puzzle pieces to a puzzle box or no?
No.
And where do
No,
they
they're 2
drop?
separate things.
Maps?
Puzzle pieces and puzzle boxes are a random drop from any monster in hell and onwards. They're just a low drop chance. And that's it. Puzzle boxes are worth about a Vex a piece, so you can do shit like on that Shaco I gave you, you can +1 it with a slam, so it's 3 to all skills, and then you can puzzle box it for 2 sockets, and have 2 sockets in that bitch. And it's fucking worth so much money. So much money. Okay, so you're gonna go over here.
I need a better belt, I think, and I need a better shield.
Yeah, you do.
My belt's got
I
good
gave you a good defensive
life.
shield, but you wanted FCR for some reason on so badly on there, instead of a Gurks that would make you unkillable.
I mean, I feel pretty fucking unkillable right now.
Yeah, the Gurks I gave you with like PDR, all res, 1 skills.
The what?
Is what I would get. I gave you like it's like a big square.
Big square.
It's like a big square. It's called Gurks, I believe. You said, that's worse than my spear because it doesn't give me FCR, but it gives you like every defensive stat in the game, and it gives you skills.
I don't see it, so I don't know.
You probably sold it.
No?
You.
Probably dropped it back on the ground for you and you didn't pick it up.
Yeah, I don't need it, so I'm running out of space holding on to it.
And me too.
You got plenty of tabs.
Nah. Yeah,
So
I don't know.
I'll send you a screenshot of it. What it looks like. Personally, what I would get. So I'm gonna send you a screenshot of both shields. I would either go with this, which is a woodless. If it rolls 2, I would use it. Or I would go with this. Because you can lose a lot of res charms and other things and put damage there.
Or the resistance and the physical damage reduction.
Yeah, and you get block rate that's really high. You get enhanced defense. It's just really good, and you can put sockets in it, so you can slam it for like 2 or 3 sockets and put diamonds in there, and then you don't need like any res charms at all. That Gurk's right there with 2 holes in it, and it's really cheap to get with 2 diamonds in it. You don't need any more res basically. Like res caps you, and all you're missing basically is SCR. But lidless is a really good option too, because you can get 2 holes in that, put 2 diamonds in that, or if you're got money. And yeah.
I can't see the name of that shield, by the way. Whatever screenshot you took of it, it cut the
Oh.
name off of it. This says Pavius.
Gurk's Sanctuary.
Gotcha.
There's also my favorite shield in the game, but depending on what the meta class is, it can be expensive. It's called Spirit Ward, and it's actually broken.
I think
Send you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, it's on D2R, but it's not good. It's
It has a chance, so it's 2 to random skill levels, it says, so it's any skill level in the game. So you can get 2 to Druid skills, but if Druid is the meta class that season, it's going to be insanely expensive. But if it's not, you can get them cheap. But yeah, you can get Fade, All Res, 2 skills, Absorb. You can put sockets in it. It's the best defensive shield in the game, in my opinion. That's unique. Because you get Fade, and you're unkillable.
Yeah, that's pretty and Fade and it already gives resistance, so...
Oh yeah. And you can put 2 sockets in it and put more resistance.
And how much does Fade give?
A lot. And that's 10. Well, it's lesser Fade, so it's nerfed on here. It's not exactly Fade, but it's still really good.
Lesser Fade? The fuck is that?
Yeah, they changed it on here for when you get procced, it's not actually Fade, because getting Fade procs is broken.
Alright.
It's still broken, it's just not as broken.
So do this map then, this yellow map that I got, to do that, this T1 yellow map, area at Battlefield. Alright, I gotta make a new game.
Yep. Then go kill shit.
Alright. See how we do. So how do I, what's the...
And I was gonna show you, Logistic over there sells a thing that gives you a socket.
So where do I go in here? Do I just choose an area and just go?
Yep, like I said, just stay to one direction or the other. Yep. I like this map a lot. This boss, when you get to him, and you'll know when you get to him, he's basically a hammered in, and his hammers hurt. So you're basically just gonna telesop and then walk back. That's all you're gonna do. Yep. This map isn't exactly as linear, but you'll get a hang of it. Like, if it takes you a little bit to clear maps, it is what it is because you're still learning the maps.
Oh, I definitely noticed a difference without you in here, though. That
oh, yeah, you're gonna
Infinity was helping a lot.
Yeah, it's got less health, though. Everything in here is 87 plus. But it breaks up the monotonous D2 farming this thing over and over again.
Right. Yeah, I like doing new stuff.
And you can just like come in here and do a map or 2 and be like, okay, I'm still not fast enough, let me go back to cows or whatever it is, or farming keys or... Basically when the ladder resets, it's just gonna be like it's just gonna be like any other ladder reset of any other game, but things are actually worth stuff, so I need to trade. So you're gonna figure out what you want to do with your build that's most efficient to get currency.
Spine Ripper. On all skills, IS.
Yeah, it's just
garbage.
starter stuff, low level stuff. OP for leveling.
I'm gonna keep that for the set.
So like, you know, if you're really good at farming certain keys, you know, you're gonna farm up key sets because a key set can sell for early game like a high rune. It's like 2 vexes or like an old rune, somewhere around there. You know, you're really good at whatever you're doing to just make currency. Killing cows to get bases for people early on. Because you get like at threshers and stuff like that early on. You're making
any of those yet.
Yeah, I see a bunch. I just don't pick them up unless they're.
What's the overall strongest merc in the game now, though? Not an Act 2 merc, right?
What, like, what do you mean by strongest? I mean, it just depends.
I don't know, like in
Like, that
D2R,
does the
the
most
best merc is
damage?
an Act 2 merc. For
Well,
every
yeah,
kill.
because they have auras. It depends on the class.
And
what
they
you
have
want.
the best weapons to go along with those auras.
Yeah, not here. It's a lot more balanced.
So the merc doesn't matter as much as what you're telling me?
It depends on your build.
Okay, fine.
I'd
Summoner.
Depends on if you need amp or not. Act 5 merc. I mean, it's just not cut and dry like you think. It just depends, man. What are you missing out of your build? What do you need? Do you need amp? Then you get Act 4 merc. You got amp? Then
I
get
need might.
merc.
I need fanaticism. I need, and
You need
then I
might and
wanna get
fanaticism, then Act 5 or Act 1.
I do like the Act 1 merc. She seems to stay alive the best.
But technically on your build, best in slot is you holding beasts, so you give your own fanaticism.
Okay.
And then
what?
I would either go an Act 2 or an Act 5 merc. Go an Act 2 merc with,
Thorns?
what's it called? With Pride and Templars. So you're getting Consecration, Fanaticism, and Might. And then, like, Blessed Aim.
And then put Bramble on him so he has thorns as well?
No, you don't give Bramble on him, but you put Templars so he gets a Might Aura. Oh my god, you got another event map. That's funny.
Can I just
It's
get a might merc?
goblins. You can, but you can't wear Pride. So
No,
you
like-
missed the big red letters there. If you have an event in your map and they're goblins,
I
you'll
saw.
see them.
I don't know
Oh,
what that
okay.
means though.
There's goblins in this game. They're gonna drop their little wiry little fuckers, and they drop crafting materials and a shitload of them, and maps and all kinds of
Do
shit.
they run away from you like in D3?
So when you see that, there's 3 that spawn in every game. So you're gonna go until you get all 3. Since you saw that thing come up, that means one's nearby. You can't miss him. He has an aura going around him.
Bastion
Looks
Keep
like-
map.
He looks like fucking Super Saiyan.
Looks like Super Saiyan?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
I mean, the top damage for a summoner, I think, is Act 5 merc.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it's
trying
very,
to... I'm sure...
very, very close to Act 2. To where you probably won't even tell the difference. And it's not that far off from an Act 1 merc either. Like, you're talking like min-maxing by 2%, then yeah, there is that.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah, Super Saiyan, dude. You gotta kill Goku. Little wire little fucker, though.
Oh my god.
He's gonna drop runes like crazy. He's gonna poop shit out. He doesn't go away, no.
Okay.
But he runs around, and it's kind of annoying if you can't kill him fast, because then you gotta backtrack.
Yeah, I see that.
I just want to telly-stomp him and kill him fast, but it is what it is. And he's gonna make you go off course now, so you're gonna have to backtrack him, but it's fine. You'll get used to it.
Ooh. Ow.
Yeah, telly-stomping and some hulks. Gets it.
Oh my god. He dropped an order
Get
of
his ass.
destruction and he dropped a map.
Yeah, drops all
Perfect
kinds of
skull.
shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go down a couple times.
He dropped a whole bunch of shit.
He can drop up to
So there's two more of those here?
Yep, randomly in the map, yeah. Just make sure you're not skipping stuff because he drove you off course.
Yeah, I should probably go back. Well, this map's kind of weird. It's more open, so not as linear.
Yeah, it's linear, just a little bit like open areas around. You'll get used to it. You just that's why I want to. That's why I was saying you kind of want to just focus on like 1 or 2 maps and just do them over and over and over again. But you don't have a lot right now. And
No.
you can't trigger it, so
And LOD, what's the best way to get maps? Or is it
there's
random
random
as fuck?
drops.
Huh?
They're random drops, but you want to do 85 level areas. Like I was saying, like
Okay.
if I was you, if you're playing
Rocket
Summoner,
areas and stuff.
you farm Chaos. Your eyes fucking bleed. That's it.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah. Well, if you want to be efficient, you're caring about 1 or 2% damage, then you need to farm Chaos. And that's it.
Everyone says Arcane Sanctuary is the play. I don't know why.
It's not the highest in
On
the
this
game though.
on this mod. I know that.
Arcane's really good, but not with your build. And your build is specialized in elite killing fast and boss killing fast. You can get to Chaos really fast with your
I
teleport.
bet you bows on just clears maps so fast.
It does. Well, certain maps it does. Not every map, but yeah, it does.
But supposedly
I
the
made a-
Summoner, Druid, and Necro is
What?
pretty good at mapping, so
What'd you say? Your mic? I don't know why your mic is coming out.
the Summoning Druid and Necro supposedly is pretty good at mapping,
Yeah, they are.
according to tier list.
They are. They're very good. The tier list isn't exact because that's so his tier lists are before the seasons actually come out. They make some on the beta, and things do change, and then people actually find out stuff too. Like Combustion Stork ended up being basically the best build in the game, with really really good gear. So,
Keep that anymore.
but I made on my Amazon my best in slot everything Amazon best gems everything 2 seasons ago. I was able to do this map in 3 minutes. I could full clear a map in 3 minutes. It was insane.
You said the combustion.
I was doing like 300k DPS, just one-shotting everything on the screen, and never stopped.
I would imagine
Summoner
this
is
is
good,
the
but it
best
gets
way to
fast.
get runes.
Best way what?
I would imagine this is the best way to get runes because of the amount of density you're killing.
Yeah, and you can have events like goblins that give you runes, and you can roll mods on your map that
I just
say
got another
drop
red
craft
text.
materials.
Shrieking, mischievous laughter, piercing.
That's another
fingers.
goblin. You're gonna see that 3 times in this map. When you see it pop
I
up,
see it. I see him.
anytime you see that red text, that means you're near an event.
Oh,
And each
okay.
text thread means a different event.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're gonna poop out stuff. I usually turn my lid filter off when until I kill them all the way, and then I go back and loot them. That's why I have it hot keyed to like Z,
My
because
eyeball.
you can't see shit.
Yeah. I don't even know what he just dropped. He just dropped me the whole fucking world.
Make sure he's dead. He might have fucking
He's dead.
escaped.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, I killed his ass. He's dead. What's this cross that's over here?
That was where he spawned at. Anytime there's an event,
Oh, okay.
that's what that cross means. When you see that cross on the map and you see red text, there's an event. There's an XP event, there's a map and a map event, there's a key event, there's a goblin event, and there's a boss event. So, I think it's a
Dude,
5% chance
Why
per map.
can't
for one of those
Blizzard do
events.
this to their games, bro? This is crazy.
Yep. And guess what? You paid nothing for this game.
I mean, D4 is nothing. Pretty much. It was like, what? 10 bucks, 20 bucks?
Was that? I thought it was 50. I think I paid 50 at the one.
Oh, I don't remember.
It was full price, yeah. It was $49.99 or $59.99. That's what people are bitching about it. Yeah, cool. And they haven't never updated it. This game's free, and it updates seasons every 3 to 4 months. There's a new season.
Well, people obviously donate to keep it going, though, right?
Yeah, that's the only reason it's still live. But I even donated before because it's worth it. How many hours you play, and the community's really good.
So it wasn't free. Haha.
No, not anymore. I donate to the guy. Well, they have a what's it called? A Patreon.
Yeah.
And I think I donate $10 a month to it or something. I don't really keep track of it, to be honest, because I don't really care.
Oh man.
Because to me, it's worth $10 a month.
Not trying to pick stuff up, but at the same time, I have too much good shit to not pick up.
But yeah, if you never wanted to donate, you never have to.
Well, I got one of those.
When this guy
quadrant
streams,
orbs.
and he's streaming on Saturday, he makes thousands of dollars.
What the hell is this thing? Bountiful Craft
So
Infusion.
that's that. Instead of using the gems and stuff to craft, you just put that in the cube with the item, and it crafts. So that's an MF craft. The green is a safety craft. So you can like put that with a weapon, and it crafts the weapon with that same craft. It's pretty cool.
It's just that and the base, whatever item you want.
So like instead of a blood craft using an ort, a P ruby, and a jewel, you can just use one of the red ones, which is blood craft, and put it with whatever you're trying to craft, and it crafts it.
With a magic or rare item to craft. So any magic or rare item. Got it.
Yep. But I mean, and then, helmet, whatever. Bountiful, you're only going to do on boots. Green, you're only really going to do on...
I can't have more than...
You can. It gets a little buggy with the map sometimes. You have to drag it over.
Yeah, I see that. I was like, what the fuck?
It's because it came out last season. You used to not be able to stack them at all, and it was trash.
Yeah.
You would hoard so many. You'd have like 3 stash apps. And then they made them stackable. But the problem is there's so many different mods and texts that sometimes the maps don't stack, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. They'll figure it out. Wasting all that space with those jewels that you can just scrap into one stack.
Yeah, I'm lazy, bro. We'll get there.
I'm running out of space.
We'll get there, man.
You don't even have a full rejuve tab yet. You get plenty of space.
Yeah, we're getting there though.
Eventually, they're gonna have a tab that has everything that stacks together, and it's gonna be great. Where you can just stack one little block that's gonna have infinite full rejuves, and you just press it, and it's gonna be one little thing.
What, on your belt or in the stash?
In the stash.
Oh, okay.
You're just gonna right click, and it's gonna go directly into that tab, into that spot, and you're not gonna think about it. It's basically they're gonna have a currency tab made for you. So all your tabs are just gonna be for here. But honestly, it's really enough stash space, and if you really get crazy, if you nerd out, you can always make mules. But you really shouldn't.
I'm probably gonna get rid of some stuff here soon.
Unless you get like super crazy into it, like crafting like I do sometimes, then you make mules for like crafted gear. Or you make a mule for like all the low level sets that you want to hold on to or something. Or whatever it is, but you don't really need to. Unless you're a hoarder. And you have like 25 character slots, so you can do that.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
Or whatever it is.
Can imagine if you're doing a...
You can never run out of space.
If I was doing, whatchamacallit? Holy Grailing.
Yeah, Holy Grail's really cool in there. Some people do it, or have done it. I was thinking about doing it. But I'd have to go on single player and do it.
Does this game have a single player?
Yes, it does. And you can use pluggy. No, it's single player.
How would Pluggy work with this? That's weird.
Infinite stash base. Literally infinite tabs.
No, I know that, but how would it... Like, I've played on Pluggy before, I'm just trying to understand how can you do a mod with a mod like that?
How can you what?
How can you mod with a mod? Because Pluggy's a mod.
Yeah, just adds that layer into it.
You know, it could do that.
Plugin doesn't change anything about the game, it just changes about the stash and stuff.
No, it changes a few things. It changes to infinite stash. You can use ladder rune words. You can do declone. You can, without the SOJ thing, you can do what else can you do? You could do... I think that's it?
Yeah, it's not much. That doesn't like really change the game. Just gives you stash space and you can spawn declone. Well, that's different kind of plugins. I've never used that one before.
I don't remember though.
I mean, why do you need a map pack on single player when the map's the same?
Well, because the map, map pack is cool if you're trying to just like speed farm.
Blood Moon. That's the best map in the game. That's the cow map, but you're not going to be able to do that anytime soon. So save on to that. That's the map you're looking for. That map right there is worth like an Isrune a piece. But yes, there's single player in this game. That's cool.
I don't know where to go. This map is so big.
I use Pluggy single player for testing stuff out. Because I can load in every item in the game in there. So I do it. I do it when the beta comes out
the boss?
to practice. Oh, I see a goblin that's walking past you.
Oh my god, my wolves are dying.
Oh yeah, it's the boss up there.
Oh, I hear him.
Yeah, when it gets hard, that means it's a boss. He's a Hammerden. He will fuck you up if you don't watch out.
Okay, hold on.
Always gotta pay attention. And there's a goblin by you.
Yeah, no, I see it.
If you miss a fucking Super Saiyan, you're fucked. Hello, Eric.
Oh my god. Come here!
We're in. Wirely little fucker. Can't be CC'd either.
Fucking Lumberman.
But yeah, they even add fucking goblins in this game. What's Blizzard doing?
Got a T3 yellow map.
Yeah.
I don't know if I killed the boss or not, I can't tell.
If you're not dying, you killed him.
Oh,
He's a big fat dude that throws hammers like a Hammerden and will fuck up your pets.
My wolves all died.
Yeah. So, the bosses spawn in the same place every time. So you see how there's like a ramp and stuff up there? It's kind of noticeable where that is.
Yeah.
This map boss will always spawn there.
I'll have to roll this yellow map here in a second.
So yep. That's what you're gonna do. I would not jump into any T2 or T3 maps. They're gonna take way too long.
Yeah, I found a T3 yellow map. Throne of
Seeing as how it's
insanity.
probably gonna take you 30 minutes to do a T1 map. Those will either kill you or... And then there's numbers you're gonna look for on density. The higher the map, the more density you can get.
Is T3 the highest?
T3 is the highest besides dungeons, but you don't have to worry about that.
What's a dungeon map? It'll say dungeon?
No, you have to make it. It's Herodrum Scarab will drop. And you have to do a whole thing. You can't just... Yeah, then you're just gonna farm the T1 maps that you can, and then go back to LOD, and farm until you get more maps, or trade, or whatever.
Got another map.
But you'll get to a point to where you have infinite maps. Pretty much infinite maps. But
One thing
everybody's
I'm noticing is there's not a lot of full rejuice dropping in here. I don't like that.
The what?
There's not a lot of full rejuice dropping in here.
Oh, there should be. I guess shit.
I have not.
You just have so
found
much shit on your
any.
screen.
No, trust me, I'm looking for them. They're not dropping.
I don't know. They have the same drop chance.
Well, they mainly drop off of champions and elites on LOD. I don't know about this shit.
Same thing. Oh, that has changed. Just
When
like you're playing LOD.
Assassin a life charm.
Nice. Also, when you get into maps, you're gonna know like stuff you're looking for, and you're not gonna pick up all this shit. So it's not gonna take so long.
Yeah, I'm starting to pick that up. I'm gonna here really soon. I'm gonna stop picking up gems because I feel like I have a lot.
I always pick up gems no matter what.
What's the highest stack I can stack them to? 50 or 100?
50, but you can just have multiple stacks of 50 like I do, and then you can turn them into the perfect ones. And then stack those to 50, and then have multiple stacks of those. But I mean, they're just so good for
I'm just happy
crafting,
that you don't
and
have
even
to
if you're
fucking
not,
have chip gems in this game, because fuck that.
even if you don't craft, you can use them to reroll charms and jewels and stuff, so they're always useful. Or you can use them to trade. People that do craft, you can sell stacks of 50 for like an S rune or something, so guaranteed currency in this game, that's what you want to go for. Whatever's gonna make you guaranteed money so you can get gear to do maps.
I see how the Arctic build can be better than Summoning Druid build for mapping. It's starting to make sense because of the density.
Yeah, but when you get...
How do you deal with polar memes? That's the question.
But you don't do maps with polar.
Are White Monarchs even worth picking up at all for anything?
Not for you. No.
I keep forgetting.
When it comes to bases, at this point, you're not going to pick up anything unless it's like 15 ED. Or something, like... Or 14 or 12. With 4 sockets. Ethereal.
Yeah.
I think you're back at the start, looks like.
I'm almost getting there.
But there's also, when you get really good on Summoner, you can do fortified maps, which is the melee thing I was telling you about. Basically, it's half the density, but they have twice the health, and they drop twice the items. So you're just heli-stomping elites. You're not there yet, because they also do twice the damage.
There's a middle area. There's a whole big middle area I missed out. Should I go there?
Yeah, this has a little bit different. I don't know if that actually is open or not. It might be, yeah. Yeah, you didn't hug that corner over there. You just gotta hug the walls. It's not like 100% worth it, but it's like farming anything else. It's about efficiency. But if you're having fun doing maps, then do maps.
This is definitely the most fun thing I've done in D2R so far. Or D2. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, it gets crazier too.
I don't know if
I'll show you before the new season starts. I'll juice up a fucking cow map for you and bring you in there, and hopefully we have decent up gear, and you'll be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, you can't move without killing cows. Like how this map is probably like 70 dents, you can get like 300 and something dents. Cow maps.
I don't think I can get in that middle area.
Probably not. I don't remember, I haven't done this on that long. There's like 30 maps. And you're basically just gonna find the one you like the most and that you can farm the best for your build, and you're just gonna stick to that. And you're gonna trade the other maps to get those. You're gonna find people that don't want those.
Trade map for maps.
Take them. Yeah. But just like anything else in D2, depends on the meta. If physical builds are running shit,
there's some OP fucking flavor of the month because it's just like anything else. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people will reroll. And then you will see those maps become expensive and people won't trade for them. So, it's just like anything else. Just depends on the economy. I've ran into that before last season playing a fire build on my Kixin that was fire damage Kixin, and Combustion Sword got found out by some streamer that was playing to be the most overpowered thing with some new item. Everybody rolled Combustion Sword. The price of 5/5 fire facets, Eric, were insane.
What were they?
Over a burr rune for one facet.
How many burr runes?
There's like two to three burr runes a facet, which is
Gross.
ridiculous.
Which would
I would never.
That would never be a thing on D2R.
Oh, it's, you know, it's been a thing in DDC.
A facet per burr rune? I don't know about that.
Well, not right now because Mosaiac's OP and don't need facets, but yeah. Yeah. You want to know what's really expensive on D2? Go look at a 45 martial arts skiller, going for like 10 burrs.
Another one. Oh my god, it's a miracle.
So I wasn't able to get fire facets basically any 5/5s, so I just got 4/4s. Because basically I'll pay a high rune.
What's that OP assassin build?
What?
Mosaic?
Mosaic, yeah. 45 lifers for like 10 burns on JSP.
Well, if they don't do any more updates to that game, that's going to be the best build in the game.
They're not.
Forever.
That's it.
So that's
Just
the best
Mosaic.
build forever.
Yep.
Forever the best build.
Yep.
The goal is to get
Unless
to that
one
build.
day they get bored and they'll do something, but they're not.
Like fucking hire people. Like these people.
So yeah, just depends on stuff like that. Sometimes you can get screwed over in this really OP build, but because like usually facets go for like a perfect facet, like a 5/5 of anything. It varies, but it's usually between like an ohm to like a low, maybe a sir, like half a burr basically, if it builds good. But that's it. I would never pay over that. I would never pay a burr for a single facet. At that point, it's not worth it. And you can just buy like a 4/4.
War strikes are not worth keeping, right? For throwback?
Nah, you're not. Yeah, you're not gonna play it either. No.
I mean, no, I'm not, but I mean, I don't know.
No, it's not worth.
My god, dude, that thing drops stupid amount of.
So basically, like, you see how you got stuff from that, and you get done with that map. So you're gonna take that trap skill, and you could go put it up on the site instantly. And whatever, you know, the war strikes maybe, probably not, you know, but you can maybe put them up for like one corruption shard.
That's a decent ring, but that thing's.
You can put up the trapper for like, you know, like an rune or something like that. And then you're going to sell everything else that's not going to do the vendor, and then you're open up another map. And then while you're in that next map, somebody's probably messaging you about that trap skiller. Then you sell it to him, you make it more currency, and then it rolls more. Like, it's that fast. The trade site works that well to where, like...
It's all in game, right?
Yeah. And it works that fast on the reset for, like, the first month at least. It's like a good month of this game. Maybe month and a half. Depending on how good the season is. And to where, like, if you find a skill or anything like that, you're selling it by the time your next map is over. You already sold it.
One rune. First
so yeah, that's it. Have fun. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm getting off here in a minute anyways, but cool. I work all weekend, so I won't be home until either Monday at the earliest, Tuesday at the latest, so.
It's okay.
I'll be on either Monday or Tuesday.
You can just watch the stream and blast some maps this weekend.
That's fine. I'm gonna be going up to Indiana Saturdays, so I'll be back though.
You.
Well, no, that's good. I fucking need this load bad.
Yeah, that's true. You need to go back.
Need it bad. I've been home way too long. So.
All right.
All right, later, bro.
Peace out.
That's my buddy.